Hello, this is for Cancer. This is your weekly for the week of June 12th. The cards I'm going to use are the Butterfly Life Change cards, the Angel Oracle cards, the Enchanted Map, and the Chakra. Okay, so for your Enchanted Map, which tells you the path you're on, direction you're going in, you have Wide Open. This card speaks about you being able to understand that you're in a position where you can manifest anything you want in your life, where Spirit is calling you not to think small, but to think bigger. You don't have to overthink, but Spirit is calling you to think bigger than what you know or what you can understand, because when you ask, you shall receive. So if you ask for 50 cents, that is what you are going to get. So Spirit is saying ask for $50. Because you have the capacity and the ability to be able to handle and deal with it. It could be more, even if it's a business, Spirit is saying that, yes, you have permission to dream bigger. Maybe you have been dreaming small dreams, and Spirit is saying you have free range to dream as big as you want to, and the universe is open to your prayers. And you have allowed yourself to be able to handle the responsibilities of something bigger than yourself, even if it's not bigger than what you can handle. Let it be bigger than yourself. Don't let it be a selfish desire. Let it be a selfless desire. That's bigger too. When you say, okay, I want to do something that impacts everybody, not just me, because you have wide open range to affect everybody around you. So make sure that you realize that, and that you allow yourself to dream bigger than you. Now at the bottom you have Mountain. Mountain is about obstacles being in your way. It's really weird how this card has mountains and this card has mountains. But the thing about this card is, this is the card that was at the bottom. This card says specifically that you have come into a time in your life where you may be facing obstacles, but it says you have the ability and authority to walk around those mountains, which that is what this young lady is doing. That is a mountaintop, but she climbed it. So what Spirit wants you to know is that everything that's going on in your life, if it's an obstacle, if it's preventing you, if you feel stifled, you have the ability to rise above and dream bigger than you know. And both of these cards are 6. This card is 6. This card is a 6. And 6 is about family. It's about changing. It's about changes for the better. It's about being in balance and getting in balance. So even if the obstacles are there, you have to remain balanced and say, this mountain shall be moved, which the Bible says when you have faith, you can move mountains. This young lady decided to climb at the top of it because she said, you know what, this mountain is not bigger than me. I'm going to take on that challenge. So Spirit is saying when the challenges and the obstacles present themselves, take them on, being positive, knowing that you can overcome them. And that is what this young lady did. So for your life change cards, you have family changes. So this mountain could be family changes, which is what the number 6 is about. So it's things happening in your life. Maybe you're having a child, or you getting a new relationship, or maybe you're connected to your siblings. It's all about having family changes and being able to deal with them successfully. If that is the obstacle or the block that is in your life, understand that everything will be okay, and you will be able to. You have permission to be on top of that mountain and to have open space to make family changes that are positive and healthy. So if family has been causing you stress, or family has been causing you worry, or you have to take care of your family, you don't feel like you can handle it, this mountain down here is the obstacle. But this lady said, I have permission to overcome this. Spirit is helping me overcome this, and you will be on top of this mountain that is connected to family changes, if it is. But it's also saying that you might just get a newborn, or a new relationship, or a new sibling. If you don't know about all your siblings, or you don't know about all your relatives, you might meet them, but it's going to be a positive effect if you look at it as such. It's not going to be an unwelcoming change. It's a very welcome change. Just prepare yourself, because basically Spirit is already preparing you to deal with it. It might knock you off your feet at first, or it might look scary or dramatic, but it isn't. You're going to have the full authority, power, strength to be able to handle it successfully. At the bottom you have heavenly signs. This is about Spirit giving you signs and messages to let you know what is going on in your life, to let you know that they are there, to let you know that they are watching you, and that they love you, and that they are surrounded by you, and you don't have anything to fear. This mountain looks so ugly and so just scary. I mean, it's pretty cool, but it looks scary. But heavenly signs are showing you that they are with you, and you are in their care. You don't have anything to worry about. Just accept their signs. And I also say, when when spirit gives you a sign, it could be a flower, it could be a butterfly, it could be a feather dropping out of the sky. Acknowledge it. It could be a person coming and saying something that you thought. Acknowledge that, and you say, thank you, spirit. That gives them permission to continuously give you signs. For your angel messages, you have heart chakra. It says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is in the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So understand that as you keep your heart open, you will be able to love, and those around you will be able to love you. If it's family, if you're looking for love of family, or you're trying to get into a balance where family is all love and no strain, understand that is what spirit is saying. You have permission to love, and they're going to protect you, and people are going to be able to love you back. Even through this mountain that you're overcoming, if you feel sad, like you're not getting the love and support you want, spirit is saying, we are here with you. Just keep your heart open. Don't become stubborn. Don't become self-centered. Don't become egotistical, like you're just going to do it all on your own. Just remember that the angels are supporting you. They're sending you signs that, okay, we're going to be with you. It's not just you. And at the bottom, you have let your past go. Let your past go says, the burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set the burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So basically, let your past go. If there were a situation with family changes in the past that made you feel like you don't want to adjust to the new changes that are happening, you don't want to overcome this mountain because the last time you overcame your mountain, there was another mountain, and you're like, hey, listen, I'm sick of all these mountains. What spirit is saying, let your past go because it's making you weary. You're not going to have to always climb mountains. You're not going to have to always move them out of your way, but you learn the lessons that you need to learn, and let the rest of it go. Let the strain of it go, the stress of it go, the worry of it go, because it's not necessary. And if in the past you weren't loved the way you wanted to be loved, or you didn't give love to a certain individual, let it go and move on. Forgive yourself, forgive that person, and move on, because it's just going to weigh you down, and it's going to prevent you from the new love that is coming in with family, the new love that is coming in with these heavenly signs, or the new love that's coming in with this new experience you're about to go on. And your chakra card is renewal. So you are being renewed in this hour. Focus on that. This woman is in a meditative state. So meditation is a sense of renewal. But of course, you can look at it the way you want to look at it. And you don't have to just necessarily meditate. Renewal could be renewing your mind, looking at different books, going to different places that you haven't been. That's a sense of renewal. If you go to church, going to, if you were always Baptist, going to a Catholic church. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just sending suggestions out because it's not all about meditation. It's about renewing your mind. And the Bible does say you have to renew your mind. So just reading different books, learning different information, allowing yourself to be in different friendships and different relationships, allowing yourself to pay attention to these heavenly signs. As they see these heavenly signs and you say thank you, that's like a sense of renewal. You're going to feel that energy within yourself as you continue to be grateful and thankful for the fact that they are in your way to help you. Well, not in your way, but they're guiding you and helping you and assisting you. So, and renewing the foods you eat, renewing the conversations that you have. If you always spoke to a person about business, start talking to them now about personal things. That's a sense of renewal. So renewal can be any way you view it, but for me, it's viewed always, even in the mind, heart, soul, body. If you always love the person one way, by buying them gifts, do something different and take them out or watch a movie with them, hold their hand, massage them this time. You know, it's just a sense of renewal in everything that you are doing, and that will help you let your past go once you start doing new things and embodying new ways of living and new ways of doing things, new ways of communication. At the bottom, you have grief. Grief is about this young lady who lost her pet, and the pet is gone, but she's still grieving that situation. She's still sad. So if someone has left your life and you are still sad, understand that we know that grief happens, and sometimes we get sad. Remember, the Bible teaches us that we can't mourn forever. We can't mourn too long. We do have permission to mourn and grieve, but we can't mourn too long that we miss out on the heavenly signs, which are the blessings of life, the gifts of life. And we can't grieve too long that we forget to love what we have, even though we lost something in the past, which is what we need to let go of. Even though we did that, we have to renew ourselves to a new type of love. And this card also says that this person loved this animal so much that she didn't ever think she would love again, but it says that she soon learned to love again. So you will learn to love again. Maybe you love somebody so deeply and they left, and so you can't love as you feel, as though you can't love as much as you loved. Well, that's when you have to renew your mind, body, heart, and soul and say, I can love again. It might not be as deep as this, but that is okay, because every connection is different. So you're going to be able to be renewed and let go of this grief as you let go of your past. And both of these cards are right by each other. Let your past go. Let go of the grief of your past. If you're not holding on to the past, you may be holding on to the feelings and the emotions of it. You can let all of that go and trade it in for a renewal of love. Renewal is next to heart chakra, so you can renew your heart. Your heart is being renewed in this hour, and God is there. Spirit is there. Heavenly signs are there to help you get that renewal and to love again, and to know that love is the heart of everything. And these family changes are coming to get you to recognize that and know that you will be on top and you will be victorious in this renewal and this new cycle that you are going in, and you will be able to overcome all the challenges that are in the way. So just pay attention to the heavenly signs and accept this new renewal. Accept the new energy, the new charisma, the new flow, the new level of love that you're going to. Remember, when you let this go, sometimes when you let it go, the newness is much bigger than you anticipated. That's what this says. You are open to something bigger. So this love may have been stronger, but this love may be the strongest love that you ever receive in your life if you go through that process of renewing and opening your heart again. That is your message for the week of June 12th, Cancer.